Hello, my name is Ryan Gottfredson, and I am the author of The Elevated Leader. And as you can imagine, I study elevated leadership and I help leaders and executives to become elevated leaders. And across my experience, I've learned some really important lessons. In this video, I want to share with you one lesson and also an observation that I've had. The lesson that I want to share with you is that in my study of elevated leadership, I have found that elevated leaders prioritize and are intentional about and invest in a clear, inspirational, and stakeholder-centric purpose. It becomes the foundation by which they lead from. For example, Satya Nadella, when he became CEO of Microsoft, he said that the most important thing that he could do during his first year was listen to employees. He spent an immense amount of time just listening. Why? Because he wanted their input on the direction and strategy that Microsoft should go. And it ultimately led to him crafting a clear, inspirational, and stakeholder-centric purpose statement, which has now gone on to motivate and inspire the thousands of employees at Microsoft. So purpose statements can be incredibly powerful if done right. The problem that I've seen in terms of, and this is my observation, is that most organizations do not have a clear, inspirational, and stakeholder-centric purpose statement. When I go and I work with executive teams, I'll ask them, do you have a purpose statement? Most say no. Or if they do have one, then I'll go around and I'll essentially poll the different members of the executive team, and I generally get a wide variety of different answers. There's not much unity in terms of what the purpose of the organization is. But a purpose is essential. As I mentioned, it becomes the foundation by which leaders can lead effectively from. And I think most leaders and executive teams, they just simply prioritize results and outcomes over purpose. But the most elevated leaders, they prioritize purpose over results and outcomes. And here's why. It's because they know that focusing on purpose creates the right environment for their employees to grow and to thrive and to ultimately bring about the results and the outcomes and the impact that they desire. So if you want to do some work by infusing a clear, more inspirational, or more stakeholder-centric purpose statement into your organization, I would love to help you out. It's one of my most favorite things that I do when I work with executive teams, because here's another value of this. What it does for the leaders as well as employees in the organization is it helps them to take their eyes off of themselves, their own self-protective fears and insecurities, and put it on something bigger than themselves, on creating value for your key stakeholders. So again, if you want some help infusing purpose into your organization, I would love to help you out. Reach out and we'll go from there.